Welcome back. In today's video, we're diving into two incredibly practical topics: advanced sorting techniques and file system navigation in Python. Before we jump into these advanced techniques, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe and smash the like button. Your support helps me create more awesome Python tutorials, and it means a lot to the channel. Let's dive in and get started. Sorting is a fundamental skill in Python. But did you know you can go beyond the basics with advanced techniques? Let's start by reviewing Python's sorted function. The sorted function works for simple lists, but what about complex data? Let's say you have a list of dictionaries and you want to sort by a specific key. Here we use a lambda function to specify the key for sorting, in this case the age fields. You can also sort in descending order by adding the reverse true parameter. Let's say we want to sort the people list first by age and then by name. This approach is great for datasets where secondary criteria matter. These are all great ways to do this, but there's a simpler and cleaner way to do it: Python's operator module. Instead of manually specifying a lambda function, we can use itemgetter to make our code more readable and efficient. For example, suppose we have a list of people, each represented as a dictionary, and we want to sort them by age. With itemgetter, we can achieve this in one clear step. This tells Python to sort the list based on the age field of each dictionary, without needing any extra function definitions. It's concise, readable, and works seamlessly for complex data structures. With itemgetter, sorting by multiple fields also becomes effortless. Just pass multiple keys and Python handles the rest. These small optimizations can make a big difference in keeping your code clean and efficient. Now that we've sorted that out, pun intended, let's move on to navigating the file system. Navigating the file system is a crucial skill for automating tasks and managing files, and Python provides two powerful modules for this: OS for traditional operations and pathlib for a more modern, object-oriented approach. With OS, you can easily list directory contents. You can also check if an item is a file or a directory. Creating or deleting directories is straightforward. To change the working directory, use For a more Pythonic approach, pathlib makes working with paths cleaner and more intuitive. Checking file types is just as easy with pathlib. And just like OS, you can create and remove directories effortlessly. Using both modules together lets you balance compatibility with modern best practices, making file management in Python both powerful and flexible. Let's take file organization a step further. We'll create a script that not only organizes files into folders based on their extensions, but also sorts them by modification date within each folder. This is a perfect way to combine sorting, OS, and pathlib into a practical automation task. So, how does this script work? Let's break it down step by step. First things first, we make sure our own Python script isn't accidentally sorted. After all, sorting our own file would be pretty silly. I might have done that in my very first version, but thankfully no one was around to see it. We achieve this by checking the file's name against the script name before processing. Next, the script scans the directory. It looks at each file and checks its extension. For each file, it determines the extension using file suffix, and if a file doesn't have one, it assigns it to a folder named noExtension. Then notice how we set folder makedir exist OK true. This means if the folder already exists, Python won't raise an error. It simply continues on, creating the folder only when necessary. Then comes the cool part with Python arithmetic. When you see the line folder equal path divided by extension, it might look like an arithmetic operation, but it's really an example of operator overloading. In pathlib, the divide operator has been redefined to join path components, making it both intuitive and neat to build file paths. After organizing the files, the script sorts them. Inside each folder, files are sorted by their last modified date. This sorting ensures that the oldest files appear first, while the most recent ones are listed last, ideal for quickly locating the latest updates without having to manually search through your files. In a nutshell, by combining file organization with sorting, this script not only tidies up your directory by grouping similar files together, but also helps you effortlessly keep track of the latest file changes. It's a simple yet powerful way to manage and navigate through cluttered directories. Today, we covered advanced sorting techniques and file system navigation, two skills that are essential for organizing and managing data efficiently. From sorting complex datasets to automating file organization, you now have the tools to tackle these challenges in your projects. Your challenge? Take it a step further. Experiment with organizing files by creation date, size ranges, or even metadata. You might implement real-time monitoring to sort new files automatically or archive older files to keep things tidy. And if you're dealing with loads of code or image files, consider grouping them logically instead of creating a separate folder for each type. The possibilities are truly endless. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. In the next episode, we'll dive into object-oriented programming and explore classes in depth. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next dimension.